Welcome everyone. This week I have a verse or two from 1 John 2 verses 5 and 6 that I'd like you all to consider. It says, "But he that keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him. He that saith he abideth in him ought himself also so to walk, even as he walked." This verse is the Apostle John speaking to all of the Christian world and reminding them of how important it is to keep the Word of God, not just the written Word of God or what has been passed down to us, but also to keep the Word of God made flesh, or Jesus, in our hearts. And he reminds them that in whoever this Word of God truly dwells within, and whoever keeps the Word of God, and then the love of God has been truly made perfect, because, as we know, God comes to dwell in anyone whom Jesus has come to dwell in as well, and that God is love himself. So whenever God sends his Spirit to come and to dwell inside of us, then we have the love of God perfected within us, and that influences our outward actions and the path that we walk. That's why he says if anyone claims to be a Christian and to walk after the path where Jesus walked, then they should do the same actions as well. Not because that's how anyone receives salvation, but because as the love of God works upon them and transforms them, and as we abide with Christ and Christ in us, as we walk the Christian walk, then naturally our thoughts and our motives and our actions are all transformed, and we draw closer and closer to the image of the one who saved us. So this is both a test for us to examine ourselves and to see, are we truly walking with Christ? And it's also an encouragement that once we see that change taking part in our lives, then we can be assured that we have the love of God and we have Jesus himself dwelling within us. So let's seek to keep the Word of God in our hearts this week.